Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 31-yard play, and it'll give the Jets a first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. On first down, they'll run. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 24. Catch is made in close. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 6-0 lead right away. Kicking team out to try the extra point. And the kick is good. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 79 Broncos. Ready.
Richardson throwing to start out. He put everything he had into this one. Brought in inside the 20. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish off their opening drive. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He puts some juice on it. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He still has room inside the 30. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Cut 19. Let's go. 19 tight. 19 tight. Rig. Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Here we go. Set.
Richardson now. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept
Richardson.
it. And the Jets take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
So many of these NFL facilities we travel around and we see signage all over the place. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's about protecting it offensively, and it's about doing just that, taking it away defensively.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And now it's 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
He's got Andrews. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line. A gain of 27 yards there. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They'll run here on first down. Has a lane inside their 25. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Another carry for him. He finds some space again. Crosses the goal line. Touchdown, New York. The Jets parlay the interception into points. That one right down the middle. And the Jets double their lead to 14. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
19 Lions. Let's go now. Trap 60, trap 60. Buffalo 18.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away. And that makes it 2nd down.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Searches from the pocket. This is caught inside the 15. Offense in the hurry up here. Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll throw again. Richardson dumps it off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Cake? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense up to the line fast. The Jets take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Check, check. Get it.
Trying for it, it's Walker. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Broncos make it a 1-score game. So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Setting up a throw. Fits it through the middle. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. Neither side separating much so far. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw now. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the 1st.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has it in close. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain for them there, setting up 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Looking to the air here. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. And they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. We send a man in motion. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
1st down throw here from Richardson. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Jets take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Jets with a lot of work to do to get into scoring range. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 19. Oh, he put some heat on this deep. He's got it deep downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Trying the right side. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
This one's caught. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal.
I'm sure, Coach, your play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Goal to go, they're passing. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets will add to their lead at the end of the half. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Putting a receiver in motion.
Mustang 19.
On first down, it's Richardson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he got this close to midfield before going out. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down.
On the ready.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Let's go.
He's back to throw. He lets one fly deep downfield. Has it down close. Touchdown, Denver. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Here comes the final play of our first half.
19 tight. Tight.
Looking to throw. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Broncos 21.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
On the jump.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Man in motion here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Walker on first down. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Rolling out to his left. Finds him on the crossing route. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Play action with Richardson. He's going to push one deep down the route. It connects on the deep shot. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Go!
Walker will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
Hustle!
Working quickly here.
Hawk 70! Hawk 70! 19 tight! 19 tight! Hey! Check that! Check that! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Ready?
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
A couple of my favorite nicknames, Kate, over the last decade in football. The Legion of Boom, obviously, out in Seattle. How about the no-fly zone that was cooking in Denver? That right there, that is a no-fly zone. Trying to make the play in the end zone, and a beautiful job by the defender to knock it away.
That one's out and cut on the right side. It's a Denver touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos tie us up 28-all. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run. It may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open to short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Past midfield at the 45. It's a New York touchdown! The Jets grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. Brought in inside the 20. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Returns looking good so far. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We've got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go.
He's dropping back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. Rolling into enemy territory. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Here we go, sack. Go.
Here's a give up the middle. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. From the 28. Short pass brought in. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
Bronco 80.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. He'll throw it. He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
19 Lions. Check, Panthers.
They've got a man in motion.
60.
Handoff running left, Walker. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Second and 3 now.
2, 3, hurt. Buffalo 18. Rig alert.
They send a man in motion.
Roll. Bronco switch.
This is Walker on second. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
18, ready.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. It is caught left side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Check, Bobcat.
Putting a receiver in motion. From the 47. Into the hands of Walker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Go street. Hey, check that. Street.
Richardson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Ready.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
70 range. 18, 5 here. Go.
They'll throw again. Richardson. Called in left side. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Hurry.
Offense in the hurry up here.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60. Ready.
Walker running to the right. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos now trailed by just a point in the 4th. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Jackson now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Jets take a fourth quarter lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He lofts it deep left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up second down.
Ready. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Has the connection to right. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Here we go. Stack. Take pass. Ready.
Throwing now, off play action. On the move, headed right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10. Again, it's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Man in motion here.
60. Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
He'll throw it. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Motioning the tight end now. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Here's the handoff. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Hey.
They'll try and throw it here. Forced out to his right. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he's brought down for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. And the Broncos have some new life in the 4th.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
No. 70 Rangers. Go.
He'll look to throw it. Flush down out to his left. He's keeping it.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Come on. Hey.
Back to throw. Finds a man right side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
60 Bobcats. 3.
Here he is to throw. Chased out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. That's good for 7 yards. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Pass all 80. Dragon 60. Reno. Warrior 70.
Setting up to pass. Caught quickly on the slant. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
Mustang 19. Red. Panther 11. 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos.
Here he is to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Now the offense is going to take its third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Another try following the sack. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Cut 19! Ready? 19 tight! 19 tight!
Throwing now. Try and push it deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
19 Lions! Trap 60! Trap 60! Buffalo 18! Hurt! Hurt! Right there! Right there! Hurt! Go!
To throw. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. This will be a nice win for the Jets, who draw closer to it as they take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot.